Welcome. My name is Holly Mecker. I'm here with your instructional technology team at ECS, and I'm here to talk to you today about Clever, how it can help simplify your students' lives by managing their links and their sign-ons. So when looking for a new program to use with students, my first question was always, can they log in with Google? Pretty much instantly followed by, can I just give the kids a class code? The last thing I wanted to worry about was creating a class, inputting student information, creating usernames and passwords, and managing all of those usernames. The list goes on. Well, Clever is the solution to that problem. It not only gives students one website to log into instead of needing to log in to different websites all day, but it also automatically creates classes, enrolls students into those classes, and gives students one button to click to access each of the apps or the websites. So let's go ahead and jump into it and look at how you can find your Clever account. The first place we can go to access Clever is the staff landing page. So staff.elkhart.k12.in.us. Once you're at this page, if we scroll down, you'll notice Clever is one of our options here under Common Actions. If we were to click on Clever here, it would automatically open up Clever for you. Now, notice the web address for Clever is clever.com. So you could simply type in clever.com and it would bring you to the same page. Now we need to log in. Over to the right, you can see where it says log in as a student. If I hover over that caret, I can now choose to log in as a teacher or staff. When I click that button, it'll direct me to log in with my Elkhart Google email address, and you'll get logged into Clever. Here I am logged into Clever. I want to draw your attention to three separate pages. First, you have your teacher page. This is the page that you can upload different apps and websites and links for your students to access. The next page over is the Just You page. This is a page that has links just for you. If you have a lot of links that you're always trying to manage, you could put them all in one place in your Just You page. And then the last page is the district page. This is the page that is shared by your district, and you do not have rights to edit this page. So these are things like your Think Central login, your Savvis login. They will all be on your district page. Let's first take a look at your teacher page. I'm going to go ahead and click on my teacher page to open that up. And you can see here that I have shared with my students different resources that they might need to use. Maybe we're currently in the middle of a water cycle research project. My students are researching all about the water cycle. I went ahead and put links to 5 different resources under a section called Water Cycle Resources. I also have 2 websites that they just might need to access, and it might be easy to have a nice, easy click there from their Clever homepage. Okay, so to add a link to your page is very easy. You simply push the Add button and you choose, do you want to add a new category? For example, Water Cycle Resources or websites you might need. Those are both categories. You could add a PDF, a link, or an app. I'm going to go ahead and add a link. Maybe I want to go ahead and go to this NASA website, so I just paste that in there. I'm going to give the link a title, and then I'm going to make sure I put it under the correct category. I can choose an icon and then add link. Easy as that. My website is there for my students. I also can add an app. So when you're looking at apps, this is not necessarily an app on their iPad. This is just a name for an application. So some popular ones you might want to look into maybe would be like Extra Math. If you use Extra Math with your students, if you add this app to your homepage, it will automatically set up student accounts for your students and add it to your page. So I would simply push Install Extra Math. I would make sure that I have all my students here. I could push Show More. You can't see this because it's blurred out, but these are all my students' names with their grade level. And then what page it goes under, you should have it under your home page. I'll simply push Allow and Continue, and this will roster my class within Extra Math. If you wanted to look at what other apps are available, you can always search the library. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the library and scroll down, and you can filter what applications are available for your students that you might want to install. So you can first filter by category. You could also search by grade level. So there's a 3-5 grade band, K2, 6, 8, 9, 12, or for staff. So if I had some third grade students, maybe I'd want to have that K2 and the 3-5 available. And you can just scroll through and see all the different apps that are available for your class. For example, if you use Khan Academy, you could use Khan Academy and roster it through Clever. If you use Khan Kids, same thing. You could roster it through Clever. Newsela can come through Clever. There's a lot of different websites that you might already be using that you can find here through your library on Clever. Let's take a look at our district page. I'm going to go ahead and select district page just to see what's already available for students. So on Clever, my students already have their Savvas EasyBridge. That gets them into reading. They have Discovery Education, and they have HMH Think Central. That gets them into their Math Expressions digital work. There's also some things under More Apps. If you use Defined Learning, they have a link for that. If your students are using ScoopPad or Mosaic, there's a link for that. And then Seesaw and Raptor Technologies. You might also have other apps here if your school has purchased subscriptions to other logins. For example, if your school has BrainPop, if they purchase that, you'll have your links to that under your district resources as well. It is also very simple for our students to log in to Clever. So similar to how staff goes to the staff landing page, students can go to the student landing page. They should have a button for this on their iPad. However, the web address simply is students.elkhart.k12.in.us. As they scroll down, they also have the same Clever button that we had on our landing page. Students will choose Clever and it will automatically log them in if they're already logged into Google. Here I am logged in as a student. Let's see what it looks like for them. So you can see under teacher pages, the student has a few different teachers. Here's my page, Miss Mecker's page. If I clicked that, it would open up all of those resources. Remember, I just added that NASA and then other websites you might need. So that gets into my page. And they can easily see those online textbooks that are available for students and then the more options. So it's a very simple process for our students to log in. I'm going to go ahead and log in as Savvas for an example. I'm going to go ahead and click Savvas EasyBridge. I'm going to push go and notice it automatically logs me in to Savvas EasyBridge. The student did not have to go through and log in with their Google, put in their information, log in with a separate username or password. It's automatically rostered for them and they don't have to worry about remembering all those logins. So that's how easy it is. That's how Clever can simplify your life and your students' lives. They no longer have to remember how to access different websites, where to find their usernames. It's all rostered and created through Clever. If you have any questions for us about Clever, make sure to leave them below in the comments and we'll be sure to get back to you to help you out more on this. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you're always updated when new videos go live. And thank you for joining us today. Have a great day.